Hey, how's it going, everyone? Well, I think I'm gonna do another landscape. I'm gonna do a. I'm gonna do this one on canvas. I'm gonna do a paint over. I'm gonna paint over this. I did this piece. I don't know, about a month ago. It's not my favorite, so I'm gonna paint over it. There's a lot of different ways you can start this, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put some blue color up here and some yellow green down here for landscape. Just to get some color to cover this up. So I have a phthalo blue. I put a little purple in it. So I'm just going to cover this with blue up here. I hope everybody's doing good. Today it's Tuesday. I had to work today at Michael's. Look how easy that covers. Now you could have gessoed this with white, but you know it's not necessary. You could just use acrylic paint and cover over. This is going to be yellow ochre and burnt umber. With a little hint of green in it. Some Jenkins green. So far it's looking pretty good. It's covering really well. I need some more burnt umber on my palette. I'll just put some yellow ochre down here, some white. There we go. That looks pretty good. All right, now that I got the old painting covered, I can start thinking about designing something here. Right on. Let's see. We got some people in here already. How's it going? Cheers. I'm doing a paint over. I'm painting over old canvas piece I did. And I'm going to do a landscape. I'm going to put the mountain in first. I want to do a really mountain, okay? I'm going to mix black and white and get like a dark gray. And maybe put a little bit of blue in it. All right, let's do it. I'm going to do a big mountain. So starting about here. Just a big peak right here. Coming down. Look at that. Mixing with the yellow ochre a little bit there. That's perfect. So this is a can, so I'll be able to use my knife today when I put the snow up there, the color. Look how cool that came out. I got a blurry picture here. What's going on with this? Sorry about that. Focus. There we go. All right, so there's my mountain. I kind of have a distant mountain back here. I'm going to make a little lighter gray. And let's put some mountains that are kind of in the distance here. Just like that. And I think that'll work. Might have to make them even lighter. Very cool. Do 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 do. I think I'm gonna put some, let's do this. I kind of design a river that's coming from way back here. I think I'm going to put this big mountain in front of that one. So I'm going to have like a river coming around the side. Like coming back here and then coming across here. We'll have a winding river. Ba-da-da-ba, ba-da-ba. I took a week off from painting, and I think it's really helped give me some more juice. Alright, so that's what I'm thinking here. We'll do some kind of river coming down. Doesn't that look cool already? It's a cool way to get, put a river in. You just use the tip of the knife. It's just an outline right now. But now I can see where I'm going to have bushes and stuff going on. I could probably put a hill over here. Put a hill over here. I'm gonna do the mountain right now with the use a little bit of white. I'm gonna get started over. I'm gonna put a couple peaks up here, believe it or not. Even though it just looks like one. I'm gonna put one over here. And then of course I'll have one here at the top. I love doing landscape. I never get tired of doing landscapes. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. I like using a knife on the mountains because it lays on top, and it just makes it look more like makes it look more realistic. I mean, I use a brush sometimes, but it gives it a different look when you're using a brush. See how cool that mountain looks? It looks like it's already got some rocky stuff going on in there. I'll work it a little more here. This looks really cool. Wow. Look at that. Might as well do the clouds next because that way I can cover up the old painting underneath there. I think I'm going to do something a little different with the clouds today. I'm going to really get really loose with my brush and make some cool looking clouds. This is an oil fan brush, so these are way in the bare. So what I'm going to do is watch this. I'm going to make these clouds over here small back here. And then get larger as I come over to this one here. A big large cloud right here. As you learn how to do landscapes, you'll come up with your own style of clouds. This is what I came up with, the way I do these clouds. Everybody will get their own style. Doesn't that look cool? Icicle Point, hey, thank you very much for the help of the studio. I don't even think I ever told you. I'm at the studio right now. That'll help. I appreciate it. I've been painting live for almost a year. You're the third person to give me money. That's amazing. I appreciate it. My phone, I got uh, my iPad is recording, and I'll put my phone with the chat over here so I can look closer. But I appreciate that. You're the third person to help me out. That's amazing. Which one am I on here? There we go. Draw your icon, the smiley face with the mouth. Is that the icon you're talking about? Jason Austin, how you doing? Well, I'm getting all one here today. This is awesome. Erwin Curtis, Bob Ross is still alive. That's funny. I don't know Bob Ross, but I do have long hair. I'm a musician. I got a couple bands I play in. You guys can check it out on YouTube. Let's do another cloud here. You guys are awesome, man. I like people that talk in the chat room. It lets me know that you're there watching. This is kind of like my style clouds that I came up with. But it's really good if you're just starting out and you're not good at clouds. You just like this and get awesome results. Because you can see the way I'm pulling this out here really lightly. And now I'll be able to put another cloud right here on top of this, and it'll give it layers. It'll give it more depth. Let's do another one. Clouds, they're pretty fun right here. Kind of bring it to the side here. And just pull the bottom, just the bottom part. You want to leave some of the color in the cloud so it gives it different values in there. Okay. Look, that is a wicked cool sky right now. Very good. Oops, I lost my chat. There we go. When you say draw, are you a are you a pencil drawer, or do you use paint? It'd be kind of hard to draw that with a pencil. Here, I'll put it on sketch. Here, I'll put it on sketch for you. Then you can see what it looks like in a sketch. Really hard. I guess you could kind of sketch it like that, I guess. Let me finish them and then I'll put it back on that because I'm going to put shadows too, or shading. Now, I'm kind of like giving instructions, just going to paint today, but watch, I'll put a cloud right here, and then it'll look like it's layered on top. We'll just put a small one here, like this. See, now it looks like there's a cloud on top of that one. It gives the painting like a 3D effect. And we can do that here as well. Just put a cloud here, just a small one. And we'll put some small ones down around the top of this. Go over here. Clouds are free. You can put color pretty much any of this, and it'll look like a cloud. See that? The trick is to fill it up. Fill up your picture. Don't put a small cloud here, here, and here. You gotta fill it in. It'll look 10 times better. Run your clouds all the way to the sides and to the top. It fills the painting in a lot better. Hey Ed, how you doing? I see we're friends on TikTok now. I just joined that TikTok, what, about a week ago? A couple weeks ago. I'm not used to TikTok. It's a little different than YouTube. A lot of different things on there. So these mountains here, they kind of got a little too dark. I'm going to go ahead and lighten them up real quick. Let me put my chat over here. Check it out, Ed Icicle Point gave me some money. I forgot to give him a like. There you go. Icicle Point, right on. All right, thanks, Icicle Point. All right, these kind of got a little too dark. What this is a paint over. I painted over an old painting. I just put blue up here and yellow ochre down here, and then I just started the painting. I do that quite a bit. I mean, I have a lot of old paintings in my storage shed out back. Maybe I'll do a live one day. We'll go through my storage shed, and I'll show you all the old landscapes I did. And there's when I just starting out, you know how when you first start you think your paintings are good, and then as you evolve over the years, those paintings aren't really good as what you thought. So I might end up painting over those old canvases that I have. But those are mostly oil paints in the shed. I just started using acrylic paint probably 7 or 8 months ago. Trying to master acrylic. Put some distant mountains on this side. So that looks cool. I really like those clouds. I filled the sky up. Let me do this. Check it out, Ed. I got the blue towels. I'm going to try and make some fog down here. Let's do it. I think that'll work. I'm going to put a hill over here. I'm using Jenkins green. With a little black in it to darken it up. Look at that. I just made a pass through there with white. You see that? Donner's Pass. And I can see up here, the way I put this in, we could make some plateaus up here. Over here. Very cool. So now it looks like, you know, there's some hills in here, right here. Here and there. Man, that looks like a really rugged mountain there. Put a tree in there real quick. This usually sets the tone for me. It kind of helps me out design the painting as well. If you get to this point in your landscape, you really don't know what to do. We can throw a tree right here, I'm thinking. So I'll put some bushes here. let's throw a tree. I'm gonna do an evergreen tree just because it's easy. It's it doesn't take that long. A nice tree there. How that looks. I think I'm going to turn this a little so you can see it. There we go. I hate when the camera's like on an angle. You see, I threw this tree in. Now it kind of helps me know what I got to do now. I probably can put some smaller trees over here on these hills. I'll maybe run this, I'll probably leave this as maybe a pathway. Or I can turn that into a river. I don't know yet. We'll see. I think I'm going to highlight this right now. The light green. Pretty cool. I'm going to put a little yellow in it too to get a different color in there with it. There we go. Very nice. Very cool. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I had a bunch of new people in here, Ed. They popped in and somebody thought I was Bob Ross. Mr. Bob Ross. I'm going to try some yellow ochre right in here. nice. These bushes, very earth tones, a lot of earth tones in here. I almost put like a pond right here, little water pond. So I have some shadow underneath my bushes. You see that? The black. But now I want to put a little dirt down there. So I got to find some burnt umber here. I'm off tomorrow, everybody. I'm off, and that means I can paint all night. All night long. All night. All night long. All right, where's my burnt umber? There we go. I'll have to use Windsor. That's all right. So I bought some gold in paint. Have you ever used gold in acrylic? I bought, let me show you what I bought, because I'm going to just do, this paint's pretty expensive. I bought a golden yellow, cad yellow. And I bought red, cad red, medium. And I bought the burnt umber because I know I can mix brown, but I use a lot of burnt umber. I won't have to mix it all the time. And then I bought a blue. It's got the red, yellow, and blue, so I can mix all my own colors with these colors. And then I got white and black in there. That's it. So I don't have to have, I'll be mixing all the colors with those three except for the burnt umber. I'll be doing that probably tomorrow. All right, so down here I want to put some dirt. Just underneath the black. Just so it looks like there's dirt down there. There you go. See how cool that looks? It's the little things in life. The little things. Now, I should have looked for yellow too. Well, I got Artist Loft Cad Yellow Deep Hue. I'll use that. So I want to put some yellow in these hills here now. So the light's coming right. So I'm going to put some yellow up here, here, and here, and maybe on this hill and up here. Let's see what it looks like. Just a little bit of cad yellow on a brush. I'm going to kind of wash it on there. Subtle. Look, maybe the sun is hitting right there. This looking pretty good. I kind of want to do something with this tree. My fan brush is kind of old, so it's not. I'm not getting crisp lines in there. I don't. Fan brush is what I need to do. My go-to brush, I love using a filbert brush for some reason. When I lay down a lot of paint, I'm gonna put a little water right here. I got phthalo blue and a little bit of white. Let's just lay in some blue right here. There we go. That'll be like a pond right there. So what I'll do is take some green. Jenkins green with some yellow. Not really light green, but we'll put in some grass around this pond here. Where'd my green go? Right there. Somehow got blue in it. Do 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 do. All right, it's time for some distant trees up here on this hill. Those are far away trees. Where's the shadow coming from? Oh. I like those. I'm going to do another row of them up here. Very cool. We'll put some up on this hill. Let's put some bushes around the water here. And I'm going to put a tree here, not a evergreen tree, but like a regular tree. Maybe a Japanese, I'll make that a Japanese maple leaf tree. So I have to put some red out. I got some Alzerian Queen by Utrex. Whoops. Let me try it right out of the tube. Like a red. Those Japanese maple trees are really red. They're almost like a blood red. And then I'll highlight it with a little bit of light color. There we go. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Alright guys, I think I'm going to do a birch tree. I haven't done a birch tree in a long time, so I'm going to do a couple of them. I'm going to do one on this side pond here and a big one over here. So I'll have a small one just on this side of the pond, a birch tree. And I'm going to have a big one right over here, which is going to go through the whole painting. I guess I should have aimed that a little better. I put it right over the mountain peak. That's all right. I like doing the birch trees. All night long, all night long. So the birch trees are cool because you got to put use a knife on them to put the bark on them. So that'll be kind of cool. I haven't done one in a while, so what's going to be cool, there's going to be one here and one, and then I'll have a shadow or a reflection on this one in the water. See the reflection in the water there? So birch tree, all you got to do really is you take your and you're going to this one's a little crooked. I think this knife is bent. Yeah, yeah, it's bent. Uh, Find another one. There we go. This one's a little better, but it's kind of big. All night long, all night. I'll use the small side of this knife, maybe. Let's see. I'll give it a try. Take too long with a small knife. But look how cool that looks. You got to do that all the way up. Ellie, hey, I see ya. And I, Ethan, I think it was Ethan, right? Yeah. How you guys doing? You made it in. I took a week off, but oh, here's my other knife. Maybe this one's straighter. I don't think so. Well, anyway, let's see what it does. We gotta put the bark on this tree, so the blade is bent, so I'm getting some shapes in there that I don't really want, but maybe that'll look better. There we go. Nice birch tree. We got some of these here in there we go. I'm kind of going pretty. You can see I put that tree right over my mountain peak there, you see. I should have, like, you know, looked at that before I ran it up. But oh well. Put another peak in there. Yeah, yeah, you got to use. Now there's regular trees you would the goes up and down, so this birch tree is a little different. Uh, but you can use this for regular trees, brown trees. I'm just this like this. Very good. all night. Yeah, I can't remember the last time I did one of these. The reason I started doing them because I kept doing a lot of these evergreen trees. I wanted to mix it up a little bit. All right, I need some more trees in here. Ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba. Yeah, I don't know. I know Ed and Ellie, you guys are on TikTok. That TikTok can be addictive. you keep scrolling through it. Man, it's really addicting. So I need some bushes on this side of the water. And I'm going to put a tree right here now. Put some more trees in here. We'll put a different kind of tree here. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-ba. That's a tree. Van Gogh used to make a lot of these type of trees here. I want this a little. It's not really bright enough for me. There we go. Bright green. Make it pop. This one, I don't want it the same color. Do 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 do. All right, let's see where I am on time here. 1 hour. 1 hour. Putting another. I want to fill this side in here. This doesn't look good right here. Put a tree like right behind it here. Do 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 do. All right, let me get this thing. I think I'm gonna look at this a few minutes and see what else I need on here. If you go and watch the beginning, I painted over an old painting. You could see some of it underneath here. An old canvas. Is this tree here you're talking about? In Texas? Yeah, I'm not sure what it is yet. I guess a cypress. Maybe it's I don't know what it is really. Let's start looking up the names of these trees since I keep making them. I know there's fir trees. Here in Washington, we still have some of those. They're not as tall as the redwoods, but there's some pretty tall trees over there across the Puget Sound. Ah, thanks, Ed. I'm trying to come up with an idea for all my landscapes that I've been taking out and the ones that sell. I'm gonna like stack them up here in the studio and I'm gonna revamp them somehow, maybe with more color or something. But the ones that aren't selling, I'm trying. I've got so many of them, so I don't need to keep painting landscapes. That's why I've been doing the landscapes on the paper because it doesn't take up any room. They come out looking pretty similar. It's just different painting on thick paper. It's not the same as a canvas, but you get pretty good results. It's a different technique though. It's not the same. It doesn't feel the same. All right. Oh, you know what this needs? Some flowers. All right, let's put some flowers around the trees there. Start with some red, pink. Start with some pink ones here. Oh, I'm on day Day 3 of my workout. I don't know if you saw that ad on TikTok. This guy keeps showing up. It's called chair yoga for elderly people. And so I got the app and I'm trying that. It's a 28-day uh, they guarantee I'll lose the workout program they gave me. They guarantee I'll be down to the weight that I gave them, that I want to be if I stick to them. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Nice. Do 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 do. All right, I kind of like all those colors there. I notice if you use this knife uh, rather than like a liner brush, you can create some of those branches with the knife better than with the liner brush. Oh yeah, it's hard to get likes on TikTok. I mean, I have some videos on there where I got 700 views and no likes. It's crazy. I don't think they like to hit the like buttons on TikTok. But that's all right. I'm hoping some of the because I think that's mostly kids on there. Trying to get some of those kids to cross over here to YouTube. It's looking pretty good. Uh, do 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 do. I'm gonna put a fence in here just because just because. So I think I want to put a fence coming in front of that tree and heading out this way. Let's see, maybe here, down. I don't see it yet. Yeah, I appreciate that. Cool. You know, they like music more for sure. Art is like the last thing on their mind, unless it's from a movie or uh, you know Star Wars, Mickey Mouse, stuff like that. I'm thinking about a fence here. I'm not sure yet. Uh, kind of sign. Could put a sign here that says no fishing. Do 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 do. Well, eventually, I mean, if they pass that law, I think TikTok here they have to sell it to somebody. They want it to be an American company, or they want it to be controlled by. Okay, and they have a year to sell it. Because I think Joe Biden was going to ban it and come up with this year thing. I think. All right, I'm just going to do it because I know once I get the fence in there, I think it'll look okay. I'll bring it from here. Ba-da-ba, ba-da-da-da. All right, something like that. That'll work. I don't. I like these picket fences. They're just. Well, I lived in New Mexico for a while. There was a lot of these out there, for the animals. Well, since I'm off tomorrow, I'll tell you this, I might do another one because I don't really have to go to bed early. There we go. I think that's all I'm going to do on this one, guys. I appreciate you guys watching. I got to thank, who was it? Icicle Point. Some money for the studio. I really appreciate that. They had to leave, though. Ellie, good seeing you. Thanks for all the help on TikTok. I appreciate that. Maybe we'll get some people to come over, cross over from TikTok, but I don't, maybe they'll come for a little while. Take care, Ed. We'll see you later. Yeah, you want to get a screenshot, go ahead, or I can put it on the community here in a second. Whatever you want. There you go. Really cool. I like the way the floors look now with the fence coming in front of it. It makes that whole area kind of look kind of cool down here now. Hopefully you got a screenshot. I'm going to put some effects on here. All right, guys, have a good night. And maybe I'll be back. I don't know. What time is it? 7 o'clock here. Still kind of early, but I'm still kind of recuperating from my cramped leg from last week. I'm doing better. Like I said, after working out. I think the hard workout starts tomorrow, where I'll actually have to start doing some push-up stuff. All right. Ciao, everybody.